Buenas, seguimos en The Witcher 2. Acabamos de llegar a Bergen y el enano este nos va a mostrar un poco la ciudad. A ver, misiones. Cárcel flotante, río místico. Pulso de Dios. Venga, enano, muévete, hostias. Mira el tablón. Contrato de las arpías. Ajá. Se busca investigador. Bueno, unas cuantas misiones más. Bueno, una solo más. Voy a pegar un salto, me lo parece a mí.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time...
Dejas pasar a uno y te invaden.
You hugged a bear or what?
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to live.
Ahora que hay esto de pelea. ¿Cuál es mi habitación, buen enano? ¿Cuál es mi habitación?
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in his bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else?
Descansó bien antes de morir. Vale. Ahora hay que ir al gabinete este de crisis. Antes vamos a explorar un poco la ciudad. A ver qué podemos hacer.
How's business?
He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin. Sorcerers mutated him.
Lo primero que hay que buscar es una herrería. Mercader misterioso. Hola amigos, ¿algún herrero? ¿Algún herrero por aquí, amigos? Amigos.
Greetings.
Amigos, ¿algún herrero? A ver, mapa. Ahí hay como un mercado. No sé si voy por buen camino o... No, todo lo contrario. Creo que sí que es la primera vez que estoy en esta zona, así que nadie me pegue. No me peguéis, por favor. O sea, yo la guía que hicimos en el anterior canal era en la otra historia, dirigiendo a Vernon Roach y todo eso. Vale, por ahí se debe salir. No se debe salir, ahí también están las tiendas, hijos de puta. Cabrones. Y tanto que están ahí las tiendas. ¡Ah, cabrones! Pues nada, vamos a asistir a la reunión esta, a la chupipandi. ¿Eh?
There goes the... Strangers, more strangers.
Ah, ¿tú no eres forastero?
Greetings, colleague.
Saludos, colega de profesión. What?
I'm Urso, rat catcher.
Ah,
Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, at a special discount for witches.
ah. Ah. Diagrama, puñal equilibrado, mordedor. Invierno de Talgar. Esta me la llevo todas para luego la misión de las arpías. A ver qué te puedo vender. Espadón de gran calidad. No. Algo habrá que venderle, que tenemos un montón de cosas. Tejido de Kairan. $46, joder. Componente de artesanía. Vaina de espada de plata de trasto. Pues dale, esto que nos quitamos. Castillo de tres padres. ¡Hola! ¡Buf! ¡Qué pechotes! ¡Qué pechotes! Buah, estoy perdidísimo por aquí. ¿Puede ser aquí el sitio? Sí. ¡Buf! ¡Qué pechotes!
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft, more scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well.
How many?
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
500 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
250.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many, but we have our walls, low though they be. If we had
Los tenemos,
archers, who
100
knows?
de los escollas.
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
Ella hace su entrada épica triunfal. Soy un elfo místico.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternising with elves. Not even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf! Treason runs in his veins!
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell! Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay. You killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Puto enano. Ya fijo que la envenenan o algo. Está clarísimo. Que joder, estaba clarísimo.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Oh, flipante. Y un momento de
She ceased
descanso.
casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking. I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage
Thaumadour.
pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Sangre,
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
El
Could
príncipe.
use letho right now.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
Pues mira.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
Ah, qué bien.
You'll have a drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly
En
into
el corazón. Ah. No en las venas, no, en el corazón.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the immortelle,
Siempre
and
viva.
an elven rose of remembrance.
Where will we find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help restore them.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
Ay,
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
luego
Triss has a
¿what?
rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be
20 anillos
best.
legendarios de poder.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Toma.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a
Hola.
volcano.
All right. Let's forget the rings.
Qué
I need a
épico.
vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss.
Qué
to top
grande
things off.
es el
I wish it were a fairy
nombramiento del Señor de
tale,
los Anillos.
especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
Que sí.
What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Ah, pues de repente me da que tenemos 8000 misiones para hacer.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Muy bien. A ver. Y tantos 1000 millones de misiones. Joder.
Don't take the dive, Andy.
Empezaremos por las misiones sencillitas de pulsos y demás.
We have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Comprar.
Hello, Chief.
¿Y comprar qué? Chispa.
Greetings.
My pentacles intrigue you?
What?
I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia.
Correcto.
Why the surprised face? I heard about you in school. Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of contemporary history.
Vale.
And of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at Aretusa?
Yes, though I'm still to finish my potion and fetish internship, which is why I'm here.
And you're doing it under Philippa Eilhart's watchful eye. Any way I can help you?
Help from a hero of our readings? Now that's drawing on sources for real. I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to buy magic items, and I really need to pass.
Necesito probar.
Let's see what I can do.
Me gustaría cambiar de peinado. Filtro de Petri. Tampoco es que tengas nada que me interese, chula. No, realmente no tienes nada que me interese. ¿Por qué no me deja usar? ¿Por qué no me deja usar? Tiene los mismos peinados que todos.
Thought we had a basilisk in the
You
basement.
repair armor, right?
Right. Out it was just
You work just for your elves?
Not just.
You don't say much, do you?
And they said you're grumpy.
Eres un cascarrabia, según dicen. Mejora de armadura de piel de Endriago, mejora de armadura de Matista, armadura de Draug. Botas de cuero endurecido. Armadura de escamas de dragón. What? Armadura guateada. A ver, para la armadura esta de Draug que necesito. ¿Y esto de cuándo ha salido? Armadura de Draug. Necesito tela resistente y cuero endurecido. Tela resistente y cuero endurecido. Tela resistente y cuero endurecido. Yo creo que esta tenía ambas. Tela resistente. O solo tiene la fórmula para hacerla. La madre que te parió. ¿No?
Thanks for the help.
A ver, ve. Pues necesito aceite, que no tengo. No tengo más. Esto nos va a llevar un rato. Ahora daremos en el siguiente vídeo, buscaremos aquí los ingredientes, porque quiero esa armadura. Hasta ahora, hi.